So Hasan has been completely canceled on Twitter for harassing and attacking black women, okay? And we support them against the evil Hasan. Now, I don't even know how this happens, right? It's always funny when a guy on the left gets canceled for, like, extreme racism, when it's always just like, okay, well, where, right? When have they ever been extremely racist? But as you guys know, the left, they tend to eat their own, and now they're torturing Hasan for just a simple joke. And it all starts from a pro Amber Heard account, right? Because Twitter loves Amber Heard. It triggers them to hell. So they're just bringing up some tweet where Hasan's shitting on Amber Heard's outfit, right? And they're like, can I say something nasty? Hasan just responds, LMAO. And then this person brings up some random tweet shitting on Hasan. And the reason why is just crazy. This person says, I cannot fucking stand Hasan. He has a track record of going after women and degrading their intellect. He's been extremely anti-black after a joke he made about Nicki Minaj about her being anti-vax and how the people on her side don't like her and think she should be at the back of the bus. That's what Hasan said. He did actually write that out, although I don't think he hit send. But aside from that joke, which I will say, pretty fucking extreme. That's like a joke I would make on a bad day. Like for Hasan to go that far is nuts, but also clearly like a joke, right? It's just so funny to me, right? How he makes one joke, and also this was like a year or two ago. And now all of a sudden, Twitter is canceling him for having a long, extended history of going after not just women as a whole, but black women.
Yeah.
Because he went after Nicki Minaj? Like, what is the logic here?
Yeah, I don't think it's a long, extensive history. But to be completely fair, I do think he doubled, even though he didn't tweet it, when he received a ton of backlash, he doubled down. He was like,
he did double down.
I completely agree with it. It's not a joke. I'm dead serious. So, but that's not some long, extensive track record. He was just saying something to be edgy. And
yeah.
It wasn't anti-black. I think his point was, he was trying to say, like, conservatives don't care about you.
Yeah, they all want you at the back of the bus. Yeah. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, but they just twisted it and having a long track record of racism, which is just like, what do you even say?
Which is also, it puts me in a weird spot too, right? Because, I am compelled to defend Hasan because if I remove all context of who he is, like, he's obviously in the right here, but it's Hasan, right? This is his fan base. This is like the audience that he cultivates now turning on him after he makes an edgy joke, and he goes after people for making jokes all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I always love it too, because even like Vosh was like jumping in here. He was like, oh, harassing black women? I guess you're watching my streams. Making a joke about how they're all racist. And I'm like, dude, if this is like Sneeko, he's like the biggest loser of all time on Twitter.
Right.
But if it's Hasan, he's justified. It's just a funny situation because it's like everybody in this thread objectively sucks. They're all weird, hypocritical liars. I don't know, man. It's just totally...
It's just deranged. It's all deranged.
This is just peak Twitter right here.
Yeah.
But it goes on, right? Hasan says it's literally the same every time. People want to kill themselves, posting the pain away to try and get others to kill themselves. Original poster says, did it almost work?
Wow.
To which Hasan replied, lol, of course not. And then he shit on them, saying, also, I recommend Minoxidil and finasteride for your hairline. I use them every day, and it's done wonders for me. And if you're wondering, this is what he's talking about, right?
Yeah, this is the original poster.
So, again, pretty fucking edgy, right? But to me, this just looks like he's making fun of their hairline, right? Twitter's mad at him, saying, do you enjoy sicking your fans on black women? I really want to know. What?
Roasting someone for their hairline?
That's going after black women? Now, this is like an actual real thing too, right? Apparently, this is Mr. Beard coming out saying, it was obviously bad for that girl to imply that Hasan should kill himself, which by the way, she did. Tell your dogs to get back before I do something crazy. At Hasan, I'm going to find you, and when I do. So basically making threats of violence. But Mr. Beard acknowledges that and says, it's obviously bad for that girl to imply that Hasan should kill himself, but you should never be body shaming black women for their hairlines because of the history of racism against black women for their hair and the effect that has on other black people who see this.
I'm just so tired of the immature behavior on this app. Hasan fans can dogpile me all they want to and call me a woke scold or whatever, but this behavior is just not okay. We need to be better than this bullshit. Is it really that serious?
This is such a soy tweet, man.
This is just so soy. The reason this is so soy too, and it's like irritating, is what are you talking about black women hairlines? That's not even a stereotype. There's every race in the whole world has people with different like levels of hairlines, whether you're black.
But black people do their hair and have like braids, so that means that they're the only race of people that
you can't make fun of them when they have a receding hairline.
That
Everyone
seems
clowns
racist.
people all the time. I mean, there's like memes of LeBron James's hairline being all the way back, people clowning him for that. Or Gideon, one of his entire bits is making fun of his own fucking hairline.
Right.
What are you talking about? This isn't some black woman trait. Having a receding hairline isn't a black woman trait. Why are we like assigning that to black women? That doesn't make any sense. So I don't even see how that could be racist at all. Now, I will say, like you said earlier, I think Hasan deserves this though. I'm watching people like clown on him and I'm fucking laughing at him.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking out the popcorn, fucking eating it, like, holy shit, this is hilarious. Because he deserves it. He would do this. If someone he didn't like made this joke, he would say
oh yeah, if Sneeko was like, you know, oh, fix your hairline, bitch, Hasan would be firing up the stream, talking about how Sneeko's gone on a racial attack. Yeah. It's over for him. I mean, he absolutely would. And if you deny this, you're just not paying attention. No. So it is hypocritical because he's obviously, you know, Hasan has talked about racial stereotypes before and how bad it is to pick on those things. Now, I don't think like, I'm sorry, but I do not buy the whole like, oh, black women hair, that's a stereotype. That seems racist in and of itself to even like see somebody shitting on a black woman's hair and being like, oh, this is all black women, right?
Well, this is the thing, is he's also like, for some reason, I think the point he's trying to make is sometimes people clown on black women for their hair just in general, like the way that they just style it or the way that it looks naturally. But the idea of a receding hairline is not specific to black women.
Exactly.
Like, it's not like Hasan was like, get your curly ass nappy hair out of my fucking replies or saying something racist shit like that. Like he wasn't saying something that's like actually like racist. He was making fun of her hairline, which every person in the world has fucking, you know, every race in the world has that. So it's like, what are you mad about?
Also, yeah, hairline and stuff. Like everybody, I don't even know a single person on the internet that hasn't had their hairline mocked. It's such an easy go-to insult.
It is. And then what is this for? Like, do you enjoy sticking your fans on black women? What? So when someone's asked you like, well, did you finally kill yourself? And you say, no, your hairline's back. Your hairline's just here. Yeah. Then you're sticking your fans on black women, really?
Well, they also want this like Turkish guy to like kill himself. Like, why are they saying that? You know, it's like, and we can just bring up race when it doesn't matter in the conversation, like anytime we want, right?
Yeah, we can just totally make it all about racism,
I guess. So Hasan jumps in here and he's like, I'm not allowed to lightly push back. Why are you acting like this person has not been posting up a storm, pointing out that yes, they have made threats of violence against Hasan. And if you're gonna sit here and say like, well, that's not a threat of violence, they're just saying, I'm gonna find you. Come on, dude. Be honest.
Let's be real.
What else does that mean? Especially when the fucking reply is them smashing his head in with a brick, you know?
That's the obvious implication there. It's like,
right.
Look, you can now deny it. You can walk it back. You can be like, well, no, I didn't mean it like that. We all know what your implication was when you initially said it. Come on now.
Lightly push back, but it's more misogyny. Okay. I don't even know what that means.
So wait, a receding hairline is now a woman thing? What is misogyny?
Happening here?
Misogyny? I don't even understand.
So it goes on, right? So after Hasan makes this tweet, the original poster quote tweets it and is like, y'all have no clue what I'm about to do with this tweet. Like basically saying like, oh, I'm gonna stick Twitter on you. Yeah. Which they did. And I guess, wow.
Amazing.
I don't even know. Is this supposed to be like a threat to anyone? Right. I mean, maybe Hasan does have a fragile fucking ego. So maybe for him, this is really damaging. But it's like, oh, now I'm gonna send the whole app against you. Okay. It's a soy response.
Yeah.
So Hasan responds and says, you're gonna make a hit TikTok saying I'm engaging in misogyny, coming after black women online. It will go viral. I could wear an Amber Heard outfit. You asked me if I'd kill myself over it and haven't stopped posting since. I gave back a fraction of the energy and then you went insane. To be fair to Hasan, he does destroy her here completely.
Yeah. There's just no response.
I mean, just definitively. And if you see how the brain run replies, yikes, Hasan is getting ratioed.
Wow, that's really the most ultimate like decider.
Ratio matters?
Yeah, that's the decider of if you're correct or not, is if you get ratioed on Twitter.
Dude, people give like teenagers so much shit, but the way that I see like people in their 20s act on this app is like way fucking, their minds are more set back. Like all the people screaming ratio and stuff like that, I look at their fucking accounts, they're like, you know, out of high school.
Yeah.
They're too old for this shit. So then Hasan blocked this person. He says, come address all your issues with me on stream. I'd love to hear your perspective on this matter. They're saying, which matter? The brothel? Wow, whoa, yo, okay. I didn't, full disclosure, I've not read this reply yet. Okay, they kind of owned him there. Or you, self-proclaimed feminist, and your insufferable echo chamber, an army of middle schoolers who learned about leftist theory through Twitch. All right.
Kind of a little bit of
kind of CFO. Snap back.
Yeah. Oh, I'm investing. I didn't read this.
Dude, both of them are like, the thing is, both of these people in this conversation are so equally hateable know that it's like I can get
holy
invested. I'm like,
shit.
okay, all right. Oh, who's gonna win now?
Yeah, I don't even know.
So Assad claps back and says, we can talk about all of it. There's some mischaracterizations, but I think it could be productive as long as we're both being charitable.
Why is he being like so friendly? Like, we're both being charitable with an exclamation point. Like, his tone in this tweet is so weird.
It is so weird. And then everyone's just like calling him a loser in the quote tweets, telling him that he sucks, making fun of him for being a streamer. I mean, all these people are like just so mad.
Yeah.
So tone deaf, so oblivious, so fucking annoying. Thank you. Thank you. We stand with our black queens.
Honestly, you can put that tweet on like any of Hasan's tweets and I would actually like agree with it 90% of the time.
We stand with our black queens. We're with you guys.
Yeah.